Big dreams happen in small spaces, spaces that require that extra cleverness, loads of personality, and of course, a lot of focus on details. Hi, my name is Mayuri, founder of Spaces of You, and we welcome you to a home tour of a small 2 BHK home based in Bangalore. Small spaces need a lot of smarts to be created into spaces that have a lot of general like luggage space, but also the use of colors. So when we actually came to know about this project, our clients met us for the first time. Our brief was pretty clear. It was about keeping it minimal and really easy breezy with a very interesting color palette, but also not something that would take away from the elements itself, right? Or from just the fact that it needs to look bigger. So I think that's where the challenge really comes when you're designing a small space. And our clients were kind enough to be, really collaborative in this process. They came up with a lot of interesting thoughts that they had. A lot of attention was given to these smaller details. So for example, the kind of corner storage that we've used for this kitchen, it's usually very different from what are used in typical Indian households. And then of course, very European usage of, say, small things like handles, knobs, etc. But all in all, the house was very, very Scandinavian and Japanese in terms of its inspiration. Those were the details that we tried to include in it. The team relentlessly worked on getting everything correct down to each detail. And I think if I were to look at just the project itself, I think we've done, if not 100%, 99% things are custom made. So everything was custom for these lovely clients of ours, and I think we all enjoyed the process thoroughly. It was definitely a learning process as well, and which is, every project is a learning process. We have tried to create a balance in every space and have then also tried to give a lot of space within that space, right? So for example, the brief for kitchen was to create everything which was concealed, right? So down to the detail of the janitor closet, to even having shutters on top of dishwasher, washing machine, things like that were really kept in mind when we went ahead and did this. But I think it's just the fact that the flow of energy from the foyer till the bedrooms, the bathrooms, everything is just so cohesive. It all looks so tied up together. I just hope that our clients really enjoy this for a long time to come. And you'll see these details in the video as well. You'll see these details in the television unit. You will see these details in the kitchen, in the bar unit, in the bathrooms. You'll also see a lot of details in the master bedroom as well as the guest bedroom. So the house itself has few rooms, but they're so detailed. Like the dining space is one of the spaces that I absolutely love. I think it's such a charming space that's been created. I mean, it's a cafe feeling, and at the same time you can actually host a dinner there. So that's really an interesting thing to look at.
So we came across Mayuri and Spaces of You really by some measure of extremely good luck. We were going through Instagram really to look for projects that we resonate with designers who've done homes which we could sort of connect with in terms of design, in terms of execution and all of that. So we came across Mayuri quite literally just by mistake, and a very good, fortunate chance of really good luck really to meet Spaces of You and Mayuri, and I must say it's been an absolutely fantastic experience. Mayuri is extremely professional in all her interactions with us. We were very clearly taken through the entire sort of the design phase, and we were told what would happen in terms of execution. It was done very methodically and very systematically. She's been very upfront with us about a lot of things, whether it's budgeting, whether it's cost, about options that we have and how that would impact either the look or even our budget, right? Another fantastic thing really about Mayuri and Spaces of You is the fact that she actually understood what we wanted in the house. It wasn't, and we had spoken to a few designers before this, so we know this for a fact. It wasn't like she was trying to impose her vision or her idea for the house on us. It was really more listening on her part, and also guiding us, right, where she thought that we were not probably thinking of the practical aspects of the kind of choices that we were making. She has provided that very, very valuable input and helped us sort of plan our house such that it does not just look amazing, it also works as a functional home. It's not a very large space, so actually making a small home seem open, spacious, and yet making sure that we have functional elements, enough storage, enough light, and things like that. It's not an easy sort of balance to strike, and I think Mayuri's done a fabulous job of just helping us through that journey and reach where we are. The furniture and the interiors that were in place were very heavy and dark and really made the entire apartment look really closed up and claustrophobic, really. And we wanted to open up the space, make it a little more light, a little more airy, and really go with a minimalist feel and not have anything feel too oppressive in terms of even things like the color choices or the furniture or the way in which the layout would work. All of that had to be sort of completely redone to basically reflect a more minimalist scheme across the house. When we first bought this flat about 2 years ago, it was a flat which was already done up, so it already had a lot of things in place. I had initially not planned on really living here myself. Obviously that changed over a period of time. And when we came in, we looked around, and it was very evident to us that we wanted to change this up to make this space our own and really be reflective of the kind of people that me and my partner are, which is why we thought that we would want to do a complete rehaul of what was in the house at the time at which we just started this project.
So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video tour of this house, and yeah, let us know what you think of this in the comment section. We will soon be posting a video around what really went into the making of this house as well, and I think that's going to be interesting for you to look at, so do stay tuned for more. Thank you.